that corner, and they're taking it really, really tight. And Ellen, it looks like they have jacked open a lead.
That's bow number one.
Wow.
Yeah, you can see very impressive blade work. Jimmy Catalano cutting a line there really nice along the buoys.
Wow,
it's not as
beautiful.
easy as it's never easy on this turn, but especially there's a bit of wind there pushing you wide, but no problem for Jimmy Catalano just driving that ship right in toward the Elliott Bridge.
That's
this is incredible.
A beautiful, beautiful turn. If you look at these guys, they row together, they're swinging together, their catches are super quick. You want that blade to disappear.
And they're going to enjoy that Elliott Bridge all by themselves. They can probably barely see the jerseys of the next crew that's coming down. And that next crew.
That looks like Syracuse orange, Ellen. Am I right? Followed in hot pursuit by Yale University.
Yes,
Yale is bow number 3.
Bow number 2 is Syracuse.
That's that's Yale A boat.
Yeah,
they're very, very competitive.
Yeah.
Sitting in the bow seat, Ellen, is Maddie Hansen, who was part of the GB development team.
Yeah, and they're putting a lot of pressure on Syracuse there. Syracuse wants to close the gap on bow number 1, but in order to do that, they've got to deal with the Yale crew behind them. So again, a 10-second gap at the start. Looks like Yale probably closed that on bow number 2, and they've got just a bit more to go in the race.
Yale, coached by Steve Gladstone, who has recently stepped down from full-time coaching duties. And Ellen, I think this looks like BU Blades. Am I correct?
You are wrong.
I am wrong.
So wrong. It's
oh my God, that's
4.
Harvard. Well, that was a Freudian mistake, and probably intentionally so.
But look at that crew. Again, another incredible line. Like buoys right under those port riggers. They've got to be happy with that
gorgeous
line. Coxon saving them a lot of time there, and they've got clear water in front of them.
And Ellen, these top 4 crews have opened up quite a gap on Leander. Leander in the UK is sort of the second tier. It's the development team for the British team. The British team has been on a tear, multiple gold medals. So this Leander crew will prove to be maybe 20. They're all going to be gunning for 2028.
Yeah, and bow number 5, that is that Leander crew that Mary just announced. They're using Boston University blades there, so the BU blades, but they are indeed the Leander crew coming around in front of the Cambridge Boat Club. Welcome, Leander, to the head of the Charles.
Yep, and their sartorial splendor, they have a salmon unisuit. There they go. Ellen, Northeastern has just showed up, and they look to be closing the gap on Leander.
Yeah, they're doing a great job here. The Northeastern Huskies in the bow number 6.
They're in the A boat. Oh, boy, they've really opened up on Washington.
Yeah, bow number 7 is the Washington. They've got white jerseys, white blades. Again, these visiting coxswains do an incredible job.
They have beautiful job
very
by Washington.
Limited opportunity to practice on this course, so it takes a lot of nerves of steel to get your boat that close to the buoys and not cross over. So Washington doing a great job, but they've got a lot of work to do in the final bit of this race to make up some time.
They were second at last year's IRA Championship. Washington men are typically very, very competitive.
Bow number 8 now approaching in the light blue jerseys.
That would be Brown, Ellen. Bruno's. This is their A boat. The 6th seat in there, you see him just hauling, jumping off those foot stretchers. That's Brown University. But, Ellen, look at Dartmouth.
Yeah, Dartmouth is really going after it.
Coached by Wyatt Allen. He has revitalized this program. It's amazing what these Dartmouth young men are doing, Ellen.
Yeah, incredibly aggressive turn. Look at these coxswains. Princeton the same. Everyone is just nailing this buoy line, staying aggressive on both sides. No letting up on that port side to make this turn. These coxswains are really nailing it. It's great. This is Princeton out here in front of the Cambridge Boat Club right now.
And then bow 12. Is that bow 12, Ellen?
Bow 10.
Bow 10 is the B boat for Harvard.
Yeah.
And you can see the amazing tights displayed by the 4-seat in Harvard's JV8.
Christmas comes early for the Harvard B boat.
Indeed. And then what a big gap, my friend.
Yeah, well, we'll be excited to see a couple of international crews coming around the bend, but still a big gap. We'll wait till they get out in front and give you a proper play-by-play.
Ellen, there is a boat full of Ukrainian athletes, actually, that are here today. We believe they're going to be coming right around, made up of both heavyweight athletes and lightweight athletes.
And they've come up big for the regatta also. They've entered a number of events today. We couldn't be prouder to host them, thanking all the clubs along the river that make this happen. Let's give it up for Ukraine.
Yep, bow number 12 from the Ukraine. All right, fellas, time to pour it on.
Bow 13. Bow 13 trails Ukraine right now by about 2 lengths of open water. Bow 13, that's the Yale
B-boat,
the Yale
second
B-boat.
boat, second varsity. But they're really pushing the Ukrainian 8, Ellen. Another beautiful turn around this corner here.
14 is next. Bow number 14 now is next. The
From Canada.
The blue and red jerseys and the white blades.
From British Columbia, we've got bow number 14. And then we've got coming around the corner Dartmouth's B-boat, their second varsity. Their coxswain's also doing a nice job for a B-boat for a second varsity coxswain. That's a beautiful course. Terrific.
Yeah,
Go
great.
green, big green, big green, big green.
Yeah, great strong program now. I've got look like another Bruno crew coming up. I don't see the bow number just yet, but brown blades and the blue jerseys.
Yep. And this is their second varsity.
16. Bow number 16 are the Bruno.
And it looks like those red blades coming around the corner are going to be the University of Wisconsin. This is their varsity 8. But they are in hot pursuit, Ellen. But it looks like Penn. Those are Penn blades. It looks like Penn, number 19, may have passed bow number 18.
Yep.
This is Penn's varsity 8. And Penn has, in fact, passed
Bow 18.
BU, coached by Tom Bohr, longtime BU coach. This is BU's A boat, their top boat. And Northeastern's second boat is in hot pursuit.
Yeah, making a big charge. He just saved
That's
himself about
bow 20. Yeah, they're doing a wonderful job.
bow 20. The Huskies a bit closer to that buoy line, saving some time, shaving seconds off. They're trying to chase down the crews in front of them. They've opened up a big gap on the crew right behind them, which looks to be maybe the Naval Academy.
Yeah, for sure. Those classic gold and navy blades. And then, of course, the midshipmen in their classic gray,
Yep.
Ellen.
Bow 21.
Here comes Navy. Got all those. Yep. All right. And now in the distance, it looks like bow number 23, Princeton. This is likely their second varsity, Ellen, because we saw another boat go earlier.
Yeah, and it's getting tougher and tougher to hug that buoy line. The wind is a bit gusty here right around the corner, so it's going to be taking the coxswains by surprise to get pushed away from the buoy line. So
Look at that.
it's
Yeah,
a
there's
really
some wind
difficult
shear.
turn here. So it looks indeed like the Princeton crew. '23.
That's Princeton right here in front of you, bow number 23.
And they've passed 22.
And they've passed our friends from Amsterdam.
The Dutch crew, Minerva, in bow number 22. They are in the blue and gold blades and the green jerseys, Minerva.
Welcome to Boston, Minerva from Amsterdam.
24 out in front.
All right, this is a French boat, Ellen, from Université de Lyon. They were European University champions in 2022, and they have all raced under the colors of the French team.
Take a look at the hull going under the bridge now. That is the replica Boys in the Boat hull. That is the 27, the University of Washington. They were second at the IRAs this year.
And bow 25, Ellen, is from Canada, from Western Ontario. This is their varsity men's 8. They finished 6th at the Canadian University Championships last year.
And right behind them are Drexel.
From Philadelphia.
Yeah, but down on Boathouse Row, yellow hull, blue blades of Drexel.
I think, Ellen, that is our Champ men's 8.